Hello, welcome to Keep the Faith YouTube channel. I am Chandra L. Johnson. I'm going to come on real quick. Something happened today while I'm out and about running some errands for my dad, and it's raining here. And so I'm soaked and wet as well. So um, I want to talk about what is it called? A point of contact. And I'm learning different things about the spiritual realm and spiritual warfare. And recently, like the point of contact had dropped in my spirit a few days ago. And I was cleaning up in my bedroom. And I remember that I prayed some time ago about, Lord, show me things that I need to remove out of my home. And so the point of contact came in mind, and how people, you could have friends, loved ones, you don't know really people's lifestyle outside of when you're together. And but I know, like, we could have the spirit of discernment and things like that, but at the same time, I mean, you can kind of pretty much tell by the fruit that they bear. So the point of contact dropped in my spirit, like I said, when I was in my closet cleaning out my just some things that dropped in my spirit that was given to me, and how, things that you can notice going wrong in your life, and people could be using that object to be, monitoring you, so to speak. So I started praying and casting things down as I was removing things out of my closet, and just praying and also asking the Lord to keep me mindful as I'm out and about, and giving to just giving to people and not really thinking about it, but giving people, like homeless people, things if they ask for coins, and um just if they ask for stuff and I have it, I'm gonna give it and not think about it. Really, I'm not thinking about it. So today, like I said, I was out doing errands, still out though. And so I was walking to the grocery store, because I like to park far so I could get, like a walk in. So I parked, I want to say this particular day while it was raining, I parked maybe about, um, maybe like a block or so, a half a block. And as I was walking to the grocery store, I was on the phone with my youngest daughter, and so I was looking at him, and I began to kind of like pick up, discern some things about him, but I just kept walking and talking on the phone with my daughter, asking for her grocery list. So I we started to get closer to one another. We gave each other contact. We nodded and spoke. So I was like, thank God he didn't say anything. So he turns around, and usually I just keep walking. So he turns around and I turn around, and he was like, "Oh, excuse me, ma'am. May I ask you a question?" And I was like, "A question? Usually I just keep walking." So I allowed him to ask me the question. I told my youngest child to hold on while I, you know, see, and I made sure I kept my distance. And um, so I kept my distance, and so I asked him, you know, go ahead, you can ask the question. So he was like, "Oh, I was getting some food and I just need two quarters, two quarters." I was like, "Two quarters? Okay, that's all." He was like, "Yes, just two quarters." And Didn't think nothing of it. I'm already, distracted talking to my daughter and just trying to be aware of my surroundings. And so was trying to pull the quarters out of my purse without going into it, without pulling it out. I'm sorry, without pulling it out. Had to pull it out anyway. So I took the stuff, the monies that was showing because I could have swore I had $1, but I didn't. And so I had to pull my wallet out and dig for the coins. Proceeded to give him $1 instead of 2 quarters. So I gave him $1 in coins, 4 quarters. So um, I kept walking, and I just began to discern things in my spirit, looking around at people. It was, a bunch of less fortunate, I'll say. They seem to be less fortunate. I'm not going to say homeless because I don't know, but seem to be less fortunate. Um, and so I began to walk in the grocery store and I began to tell my daughter, I said, "Ooh, that was weird." I said, I need to pray because I just feel that there's so many spirits lurking around today that I need to pray and cast some things down. I said, the point of contact, I began to feel like my quarters that I gave away from my heart, um, a point of contact. So I began to go in the grocery store. I didn't pray at that time, but as I gathered all the things that my daughter needed and paid for them and began to leave the store, so I started to pray and cast down, you know, what that I was discerning. So um, I just wanted to come on and say that, the point of contact and just be aware of and just be mindful in the spiritual realm while you're out and about home, or just try to stay mindful, your thoughts, and um you just keep your mind on thee, on the only true living God, you know Yeshua Jesus Christ. And um because the devil is walking to and from just to see who he may devour. So I just came on to tell my story, what happened today, and just hopefully it helps someone else, and keep me as well uplifted, and just paying attention to my surrounding, and just anything that the devil is trying to throw, that I duck and jump over, and God just keep me in perfect peace, and hide me in his bosom, that anything is not sent from him by Holy Ghost fire. Um it is done, that it would not harm me, it would not come close to me, it would not stop, block, hinder, my life, that the devil is trying to sift us as wheat, and that no weapon formed against us shall prosper, and that I fight the good fight, ugh, the good fight of faith, and I just stand, rooted and governed, that I do what's right and be obedient. And so I came on again to try to help someone, and just keep your thoughts, and cast down all imagination, things that could try to come against you, even when you're dreaming and things like that. Just be mindful of, you know, just be mindful of all things that, the devil try to come, and that we just don't be ignorant to his devices. So um yeah, so I just came on to share share that with you all, and you have a great day. And I'm gonna try to stay dry, get home, And thank you for tuning in. Click like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Have a great day. Be safe.